Hello and welcome to Celebrating 31 Expressions of Light. And so we are the Soul Evolution Collaborative, and we are pleased to have you joining us for this 31-day experience in whatever way works for you. And so like so many that have gone before us, we set aside this time of year to celebrate light. And so in the words of Ernest Holmes from The Science of Mind, he says, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was life, and the Word was light. And the light through law produced form, and the created form turned to the light. And the light of consciousness dawned. And humans beheld the light and walked in it, and the light was all." And so as we move through this special time of year, we look at 31 ways to experience and celebrate this elemental foundation of the universe and actively create space for more light in our collective experience of humanity. So each evening for the month of December, we will be live with a new word to celebrate and a daily activity for the following day that attempts to bring us closer to this experience of the light. And so if this is your first time hearing about us, you can jump over to soulevolutioncollaborative.org and you can sign up for daily email reminders and activity details. So now let's take a moment to breathe in the wonder of this day, this time, this beautiful now moment. So celebrating and honoring light is something found in traditions all over the world. In recognizing the importance of light during this time of year when the days become shorter, light continues to remain at the center of spirituality. The light is a divine quality that illuminates and enlightens. It is the source of all that is. It is that which fills in all the spaces. It is that which has always been. Not only are we honoring the light that physically illuminates our world, but even more so, the light that resides within each one of us. In the beginning was the light, and it was good. Light takes many forms and shines through many expressions. And this month, we set aside this time to honor and celebrate the importance of these many forms. So today, we celebrate life as an expression of light. Life is the activity of God, spirit, whatever you want to call it, which takes form in the material world. Life is what happens when that which existed before time and space somehow created itself to manifest time and space and form. Life is the light as form. And so a reading from Dr. Ernest Holmes in The Science of Mind, where he says, "Life is one perfect wholeness. The universe is a unit. God is one. It is impossible for man to feel separated from the spirit without feeling lost and in want. This is why Jesus said it would do nothing of himself, but could do work only as currents of divinity ran through his personal mentality. That subtle something that runs through all things, and that which we call the thing itself, that energy without which nothing can be energized, that life without nothing can live, that power without which nothing can move, and that spirit without which nothing can be is God. It is only as we live in conscious union with the spirit and consciously let it work through us that we really live." And so as we seek to experience a greater awareness of this expression of light, this idea of life, considering the following activity as a way to embody and explore this idea in a practical way. So between now and this time tomorrow, engage in this activity. So set aside a few short moments today, or tomorrow rather, to people watch. Whether it's sitting on a bench somewhere, or a bus, or a train, or your front window, or really wherever you are, watch with curiosity and wonder as life happens right in front of you. Cease judgment and commentary as much as you can and simply witness life with awe. And so as we take this idea, this understanding of life, this understanding that it embodies and infuses and animates us, let's take a few moments just to seal in this intention to take this next 24 hours just to stand and watch and be in awe of that which is life. And so if you feel comfortable, close your eyes as we just take a brief moment of an affirmative prayer to kind of seal in this intention. If you don't feel comfortable closing your eyes, a soft gaze is perfectly fine, whatever way is comfortable for you. So in this moment, what I know is that there's one thing going on, this thing called life. And we call it by many names: spirit, nature, universe, the one presence, the one power, the one essence. Doesn't matter what we call it, but we know it when we see it, we know it when we feel it. It is that very essence of life itself, that energy, that stirring, that passion that bubbles within all of us, and we can feel it moving each and every day. And so what I know is that we are not separate from life, that we are connected to it, that it breathes us, lives us, moves us, does its dance as us in this particular time and space, in this particular form. And so from the space of connection, the space of knowing, the space of just sinking deep into the awareness of life itself, what I know in this moment is that this life, this essence, allows us to experience the divine, experience one another, experience the little moments of life a little bit richer, a little bit deeper. And what I know is that as we continually turn our gaze to the awareness of our connection to life itself, then we can recognize the wholeness of our experience in those things that we call challenge, in those things that we call triumph, knowing that they are all part of this wholeness, all part of this experience of life, and that we are individualized expressions of this one thing, living out this life. And so I am filled with gratitude, because gratitude is the ultimate attitude adjuster, ultimate turning force where we can see that which is in front of us. And so I offer this gratitude, and I release these words into the law that only ever says yes, knowing that even as they are spoken, they are clothed in form. So we allow them to be just as they are, knowing they are true. And so it is.